All right, I think we're all in. Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Ackerman, Executive Director of Columbus Citizens Foundation. I'm really thrilled you're all with us for our virtual scholarship celebration. And while I'm thrilled to see everybody on Zoom, I'm really looking forward to when we can welcome people back to the townhouse and hopefully see all of you in the years to come while you're holding these scholarships. And I have a great job tonight because I'm really here just to thank everybody and celebrate. So first of all, thanks to all of the members of Columbus Citizens Foundation, because everybody who's a member here contributes to the scholarship program through their annual contribution. And we also have donors who go above and beyond the annual contribution, whether they're members or friends of CCF, and they've supported our Adopt a Scholar program. They've helped create perpetual scholarships that assure ongoing opportunities for deserving high school and college students. And I have to thank our board, because our board members, past and present, have never flagged in their support of this program. And to that end, I want to point out that since the program began, we've been able to give out more than $30 million in scholarships to deserving Italian American students. And I also want to make special mention of our Ladies Auxiliary and our Young Adults program, because they too have created scholarships through their efforts. And through those two groups, more than $500,000 in scholarship awards have been made. So this is really a very dedicated group of people. And we've even created some special scholarships over the year. And I want to mention the Morgagni Medical Society, which created a scholarship a few years ago for a deserving medical student. And this year we're awarding our first Anthony Fauci Scholarship to a medical student interested in going into public health. We also have two scholarships that, because of COVID, were not awarded this year, but we're looking forward to having the Guarini Scholarship and the Zeffirelli Scholarship return to our roster in 2022. All of our recipients have made great contributions already, despite only being high school and college bound students this year. But it's clear they are going to leave their mark in their chosen field, because they've already demonstrated great academic promise, a commitment to public service, and most of all, an interest in heritage in the community. And I'm thrilled to be a part of this program. And my final comment is the Columbus Celebration Weekend is a fantastic parade, but it's also the centerpiece in raising funds for the scholarship program. So we really look forward to celebrating on Fifth Avenue, and any of you who are in New York that day, please come join us for the parade. And I want to thank our committee members who sift through the applications, conduct the interviews, and really give great time and enthusiasm. They were led this year by Frank Calabro and Marcia Carousel, and also Aldo Varelli, a long-serving college committee chair, couldn't be with us this year, but he has stayed abreast of the program and really has demonstrated unfailing support for the scholarship program. And I want to thank Michelle, Jefferson, Joseph, Evie, and Antonella. Without their work throughout the year, the scholarship program wouldn't happen. And there's so many activities that happen behind the scenes that we really want to thank them for their efforts to promote the scholarship program and the accomplishments of all the scholarship recipients. So without further ado, I am going to pass the microphone to Paul Costabile, who is known to many people, but especially to the CCF family, because last year when we had our virtual gala, he hosted our after party, which we'd never done before. And because of him, it was a great success. And he really is the embodiment of what we hope we're inspiring all of us through this program, to stay connected to our Italian heritage and really feel that we're part of a community. So Paul, over to you.
Grazie, Lisa. Ciao tutti. How is everybody doing today? Good to see you all. I am trying to keep my Italian heritage obviously at the forefront. I do want to announce I'm coming to you live from the ACE. I'm down here. Thanks for having me. The ACE train, it looks like that. It's great to be a part of this, guys. It's great to see so many students here. This program means so much, obviously, to us, and it's an honor to be a part of it and see so many students doing big things, and to see that start to begin with the scholarship program. So thank you for having me. I also want this group to know I just started making my own pizzas. So I'm a very proud Italian American. I'm making pizza. I would love to give you all my pizza one day. But before I hand out pizzas wherever I am. We're going to kick things off right away. We're going to two videos. The first one from President of the Columbus Citizens Foundation, Marian Pardo, followed by our Director of Scholarship and Opportunity, Danielle Rinaldi. Take a look, everybody.
Welcome, scholars. I'm Marian Pardo, President of the Columbus Citizens Foundation. We congratulate you on your achievements. We wish you well. We know you will continue to have great success in your educational pursuits. We wish you great success in life, and we hope that you will come back and join us in the years to come. Ciao.
Hello, my name is Danielle Rinaldi, and I'm the Director of Scholarships and Opportunities at the Columbus Citizens Foundation. I want to begin by first congratulating the class of 2021. You should be proud of all of your accomplishments that led you to this milestone in your life. Your hard work, dedication, commitment, and tenacity are truly admirable, and I have no doubt that we will continue to see great things from you over the next 4 years. I also would like to acknowledge all of the parents, guardians, and grandparents of these fine young scholars. Your love, support, and sacrifice are all key ingredients to the success of these students. This year, we received over 1,000 applications across all of our scholarship levels, and we encountered many truly talented and impressive candidates. It was really competitive, and the best rose to the top. Those of you who are sitting here tonight were selected as an outstanding candidate by the review committee for excelling academically, demonstrating your Italian heritage, participating in extracurricular activities, and serving your communities. I applaud you. I wish you all a fun, healthy, and safe summer. As you embark on your new chapter in life this fall, remember, we are proud of you. You are part of the Columbus Citizens Foundation family, and we so look forward to supporting you in accomplishing your dreams and reaching your goals. We believe in you. Buona fortuna and stay well.
Grazie. Amazing, guys. Let's hear a round of applause. Don't unmute, but just everyone clap. This is a live show. It's like we're in a theater together, but we're all home, and I am wearing pajama pants, which we have been doing for about 2 years straight now. At least I have. We're a lot more comfier these days. The great thing about the scholarship program is obviously it affects so many lives of students. And so I actually want to go right now live to a current student recipient of our college scholarship. Now, just a quick introduction of what's going on here. Big thing. She's blowing up on TikTok right now. She has a film dedicated to the disabled and the disenfranchised in the film business called, let me make sure I get that here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cool. It's called Inclusion. Very cool. She's our current college recipient. She's about to go to Harvard. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Julia Ward. What's up, Julia?
Nothing much. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Let's talk about what this means to you being a student. Obviously, you're a busy student. You're doing a lot of really cool things. You made your film. What does it mean to get this push to go to Harvard from the scholarship program?
Well, I mean, I also got the high school scholarship, and I've been supported by the CCF through my high school journey. So to know that they have my back going into college, it really means a lot because it's not easy. I know going in the future that I have that support, and I had it for the last 4 years. So I know that I'm in good hands, and knowing that the CCF is supporting me as a young Italian American, and they're making sure that I'm getting the education that I deserve, the education that I need to go forward and succeed. It's really comforting, and it's really heartwarming.
That's amazing. Tell us about your film. I love what it's about. Inclusion. Explain, the idea for it and why you made it.
So Inclusion is a short documentary film. It's about representation of people with disabilities in the entertainment media. It was inspired by my own, I guess, experiences living in rural upstate New York. I have a younger brother. My youngest brother, he has 2 brain malformations. He has special needs. He's 13 years old, but he kind of has the needs of a toddler and such. He is nonverbal. He has trouble walking, and he relies on me and my family to kind of be caretakers. But he's still my brother, and I love him very much. And growing up here, I kind of see that people don't view him and see him kind of as just a member of our family. They see him they're like, oh, he's kind of a kid, he has special needs. Okay. No, he's still my brother. I still love him. He's a part of our family. And there were just a bunch of things, little interactions that were bothering me throughout the years, but I never really realized it until one day I was at a school event and someone said to me, I was with my brother, and someone said to me, "You're using him for attention." And I was like, he's my brother. And it was just something that, this was a friend who said it to me, and it was like a slap in the face, and it was very bothersome. And so I kind of got to thinking, and I was like, why is it that in this world that we live in the year 2021, people are still kind of, they're not willing to accept someone who's, I should say, different.
Mhm.
And it reminded me of, there's this one show on ABC called Stumptown, where one of the main characters on the show, he's the younger brother of the protagonist, he has Down syndrome. And I remember watching the first episode and being like, oh my gosh, there's a character on this like primetime show who has Down syndrome. Like, that's not something that you see very often. You don't even see characters with disabilities very often. So I kind of linked those two together, that people aren't willing to accept because they're not used to seeing it, especially in areas where people are largely sheltered. So I made this documentary. I made it about, kind of the lack of representation, but also people who are really kind of like in the forefront and who are really making sure that people with disabilities are represented. I interviewed Peter Farrelly, who is a Oscar-winning director, who in a lot of his films, he makes sure to include characters with disabilities. I interviewed Matt Fraser, who's an actor from American Horror Story, and also Cole Sibus, who was the character on Stumptown, who kind of like, was the one who inspired it in a way. So that was my documentary. It really is just a personal project to me, and it's just kind of, yeah, it's a really personal subject.
That's amazing. Yeah. And it's so inspiring too, to see the need out there through your brother and make something that actually makes a difference for the population, which I think what good documentaries and film is all about. You can really change the way people look at people with disabilities through your film. So that's amazing. I think that's awesome you did that. Congratulations on getting it done. And if anyone hasn't seen it, where can we go watch this?
You can watch it on Amazon Prime. It's free with Prime. It's just called Inclusion. So
can I just say, going to Harvard Scholarships has a documentary on Amazon Prime. Just remember me, okay? I want to go to some premieres, Julia, in a couple of years. I want the hookup. Okay. Before I let you go, another cool tidbit about you, which I love because I'm a dad and I'm trying to get cooler with TikTok. You are blowing up on TikTok as well. And I think this is one and the same with your documentary and your passion behind your art and your filmmaking, how you're bridging that gap with social media as well, right?
Yes. Definitely. I kind of see like, it's one of those things where it's like, you see a lot of creators who are just, they're using their platform just to post. But as someone who's, and I think pretty much everyone our age can like really relate to this, where we know that there are so many people who are tuning into these videos, and there's so many people who can like really be touched and really take something away. And I make sure, obviously I'm not posting like serious stuff all the time because it's really something to have fun with. But when the time is right, you always have to use your voice in a meaningful way online.
That's amazing. Well, I think you're a great young voice, and I love everything you're doing. Congratulations on the high school scholarship and now the college scholarship. It's great to see you go on to Harvard. Any reservations, fears before we go, as I'm curious? Harvard, you excited? I mean, come on, it's Harvard.
Yeah, I know. It was so crazy. When I had other decision letters to look at that day, and I literally opened up the letter and I ran upstairs. I was just like, I'm going to Harvard. And so it's been like my dream for a while. So
that's amazing. Well, congratulations. Well deserved. We're looking forward to see all the awesome things you do into the future and into college. Give it up for Julia, everybody. Bravissima, we say in Italian. Bravissima. All right, now let us hear from the high school and college scholarships committee chairs and congratulate all the students.
Hello, high school and college recipients, or shall I call you high school freshmen and college freshmen? My name is Frank Calabro, and I am the high school chair and the college co-chair of the 2021 Columbus Citizens Foundation Scholarship Season. My message today will be told through a series of displays of shirts. So let's have some fun. This is my Brooklyn cycling shirt. This shirt is important to me because cycling is my #1 activity. But more importantly, Brooklyn means the world to me literally, as I was born, raised, schooled through high school and college, and my son was born in Maimonides Hospital. I hope that you are as happy as I am today to call wherever you grow up, whether it be the Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, upstate New York, New Jersey, or Illinois, as your home. Message #1, remember where you came from. My Zavarian golf shirt. Golf is my #2 activity. I hope that those of you who have recently graduated from high school will agree with me that your choice of high schools was important for the growth years of your life, around the ages 14 through 18. For me, my high school friends, or as we were known then, the X-Men, are a very important part of my life today. Many of whom I see very often and frequently on a quarterly basis. We all get together, whether it be in Florida or in Georgia or Virginia, or even New York or Brooklyn. Message #2, your choice of high school or college will help mold you as a person. The Italia shirt. I fortunately found the Columbus Citizens Foundation in 1993 and my Calabrian family at the same time. Yes, I am very fortunate to have family in both the United States and Italy. We are such fanatics of our heritage that my wife pursued and received her dual citizenship, and I, my children and grandchildren, will pursue theirs. Message #3, your Italian heritage and hardworking mentality will help you throughout your schooling and your career after your schooling. Pricewaterhouse cycling shirt. This is the firm I spent 33 years of my life working with some major clients. A firm I was a partner for 21 years. Both PricewaterhouseCoopers and the accounting industry were there for me through the stock market crashes of 1987 and 2008. Never a layoff during my entire career. I'm very proud to be called a retired partner from PricewaterhouseCoopers. So message #4, whether it be accounting, finance, medical, choose a career path wisely and it will literally pay you benefits in the long run. And lastly, tie and shirt. Final message is to respect your parents, guardians, grandparents, and whomever is important to you in your life today and in the future. Thank you and buona fortuna a tutti.
Hello, my name is Marcia Carousel. I'm co-chair of this year's Columbus Citizens Foundation College Scholarship Committee. I'd like to acknowledge Marian Pardo, and I'd like to thank Lisa Ackerman, Antonella Recchia, Evie, and Michelle for all of their hard work and assistance. My congratulations to all the recipients for 2021. As it is these students who will influence the world around us for the better. After an unprecedented year, the students should be recognized for their perseverance and their accomplishments. So again, my congratulations to each and every one of them. Special thank you to my co-chair and committee, Frank Calabro, Phyllis Perillo, Dr. Joseph Shelsa, Ronald Menino, Barbara Marino, Robert Ingenito, Claudia DeVellis, Dr. Evelyn Granieri. I couldn't do anything. We worked well as a team, and thank you again for all of your efforts and time. And I'd like to give very best wishes to Aldo Borelli, our chairperson. Thank you.
Hey, a round of applause for everybody there. Let me hear you. Let me hear you clap. I hear you. I think I hear you. How are we doing so far? Are we guys having fun tonight? It's great to see so many faces and so many Italianos in the house or in their houses. I'm going to turn things over to the Columbus Citizen Foundation president to say hello. Hey, Marian.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
How are you? Good. Give it up for Marian Pardo, everybody.
Thank you.
So, Marian, where are you, by the way?
Well, the picture behind me is Lincoln Center, which is my neighborhood when I'm in New York City. I'm actually not in New York City. I'm in an undisclosed location.
You and me both. Now, here's the thing about this scholarship, program and how important it is to you. I want to go back to when you were a student for a second and just think about what it means to you at that time, this time in our lives as students, transitioning to college, even through high school, to be such an integral part of these kids' lives now and pushing them to do big things. Like, how does that feel for you?
Well, it feels great, partly because I was a recipient of a scholarship from an Italian-American organization. So for me, it's all about retaining the feeling of fraternity and philanthropy, which is what we are all about. As you, I'm sure, could tell from all of the speakers, we all like being with each other. We love doing this. And I remember very well my own, when I received my scholarship, just being thrilled, being able to be in front of a bunch of my parents' friends, their compatriots. And it just made me feel so proud and made me want to do even more. And I'm so happy that I'm now here on the other side of the lectern, if you will, being able to say, you're going to have a great deal of fun and you have no idea how wonderful all the vistas are that will open up to you. So, it just makes me feel really, really special to be able to be here and honored to be able to be here, as you said, as our college recipients and high school recipients turn those corners in their lives.
Awesome. What do you say to all the students here and to students out there? Maybe a little bit of advice, someone like you who's done what you've done, and obviously a scholarship recipient early on in your learnings. What do you say to students now as they embark on these new journeys?
That there are so many new journeys. Just keep all of your options open. The whole reason to go to a new high school, a new college, to be out there is to find the new experiences and open your life to all the possibilities that are there. Embrace them. Some of the things won't work out so well, but when you're open to it, most of them will work out so well. And just good luck to everyone.
That's a great piece of advice. It's like a flowing Italian song, the journey is like a gondola ride. All right, I'm doing a bunch of Italian references now. Thanks so much, Marian. Right. It's always an honor to be a part of this and to see you. And I know I speak for the students when we say we appreciate this program and all that you do. Thanks so much. Grazie.
Thank you. We all love it.
Give it up for Marian, everybody. Again, we can't hear you, but we feel the applause. We really do appreciate it. I do want to bring up another student now. She's the first annual Fauci Scholarship recipient. This is so cool. We have her here. We're going to hear a little bit about how this affected her. Let's hear it for Danielle Rinaldi. Danielle, what's up?
Hi, Paul. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really an honor to be here.
Tell me what it means to you to receive this, the first Anthony Fauci Scholarship. How does that feel?
It's been an incredible experience, receiving the call from Lisa and Michelle earlier this summer. I was quite literally shaking when I received the call. I almost couldn't believe that I had received it. It'll be a huge help for me in furthering my studies, but also accomplishing all that I want to in my career in medicine and public health combined.
What are your plans? Let us know. What are you up to?
Sure. I'm off to University of Virginia School of Medicine in just about a week. And from there, I'll be starting my first year of medical school. And I hope to pursue a master's in public health, either combined with my medical school or shortly thereafter.
Awesome. So this is a really good push for you in your career. Also for someone like Anthony Fauci and the difference he's made for public health. What does that mean to you for going into this job you're going to go into, kind of with his title, in your wings, or whatever they would say, to that push from Mr. Fauci? Sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Dr. Fauci is honestly an inspiration to me. I've seen that he's handled the pandemic and his place within it with grace. And it's not an easy place to be in, at the center of a lot of controversy, but I know that he's done a lot of great work and, handled it really well in order to help a lot of people, despite a lot of challenges and obstacles that have been thrown his way. And so if I ever get an opportunity to help as many people as he has in this past year, I would just be so excited to even be able to step in his shoes.
That's amazing. You're going out for, you're going to study and learn to really make a difference and become an essential worker in many ways. How do you feel about embarking and starting that now?
Sure. I have been working actually as an EMT since I was 18 years old. And so having the opportunity to start doing that in a bit of a high need time during the pandemic was a really special experience, and definitely one that didn't come lightly. I thought long and hard about whether I wanted to resume that during the pandemic when I got sent home from college. And I wrote about this during my application, but it was kind of like stepping up to the plate, bases loaded, down by 3 in the top of the, or in the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. So it was really it's really a special experience to feel like your work is helping a lot of people. And I just, hope to continue that even when the stakes kind of return to their normal levels.
Definitely. Well, it sounds like you do, and you will continue to. Thanks for all that you do, and congratulations on this scholarship. How cool. Best of luck to you and everything you're doing. Give it up for Danielle Rinaldi, everybody.
Thank you so much.
First annual Anthony Fauci Scholarship. I really want to do Fauci, but I should move on with the program. I don't know if he sounds like this. All right, I'm done. I got one more I want to check in with tonight, guys. We got someone coming in hot here. Give it up for Salvatore Affrunti. Salvatore. Did I say that right, my friend?
Yep, that's right.
You know proper Italian when you say the name correctly. I've been telling people to say my last name in Italian for many years. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So you are the only recipient for the Morgagni Medical School Scholarship, right?
Yep.
Tell me, how does that feel?
It's such an honor. I mean, just because what the society stands for, was started out of trying to get Italian-American physicians recognition and respect early on in the late 19th and early 20th century. So being able to continue that, hopefully, and furthering the legacy of Italian-American physicians is a really big honor.
That's awesome, man. Now, what are your plans in the next few years? What are you up to?
I'm also starting medical school in about a week. I'm going to New York Medical College, hopefully pursuing a career right now, either in emergency medicine or anesthesiology. Haven't decided yet, but I'm just excited to be able to pursue my lifelong dream of being a doctor.
That's amazing, man. Now, similar to Danielle, what does it mean to you to obviously go into a field where you really make a difference and help people?
As Danielle also stated, being able to kind of see it firsthand in a pandemic really opened my eyes to first of all, the need that is there for physicians and healthcare workers in general. I'm a scribe in a busy ER in Westchester, so being able to see firsthand COVID and how it affected people and the need that there was really pushed me to say this is definitely the career I want to go in and be able to make a difference eventually someday.
That's amazing, man. I may be a little biased, but anytime I'm ever around a doctor and they have an Italian last name, I feel a little warm inside. I go, okay, it feels like familia a little bit. So I definitely think the field will utilize you, and we're excited to see all that you do, man. Congratulations on the scholarship.
Thank you so much.
Give it up for Salvatore, everybody. Bravo, bravo. Oh man, I'm having fun in this subway area. I'm going to hand things back over to Lisa Ackerman because we actually have a very special gift for you all tonight.
But I want to pick up on 2 things that were mentioned. One, that Marian said, leave your paths open as you embark on this. And I feel that my big transformation moment was spending my junior year abroad. And it really, you didn't know what was going to happen. And I went to a program that didn't coddle you. You had to figure everything out for yourself. But it was, such an incredible experience. And I'd never really been abroad before. So it was a very big deal. And the other thing is, in graduate school, I was signed up for a class that when I got there was a sign that said, no, go to this room. Then I went there and the class wasn't there. Then I thought I found the room and I sat in the room. And about 20 minutes into the class, I realized I was completely in the wrong place. But this class seemed really fascinating. And so I actually went to the registrar's office right afterwards, switched, dropped the class I couldn't find, took this one. And it was also one of these like high points. So you never know, even a blunder can put you in the right direction. And then the comments about, medicine and Dr. Fauci, I should point out in 1988, Columbus Citizens Foundation acknowledged him for his incredible efforts during the AIDS HIV crisis. And so we're thrilled to have a scholarship in his name, but what he really represents for us is this lifelong commitment to public service through medicine. And I wish we could talk to all of the students tonight, but time doesn't let us. And so I want to just congratulate everybody. Wish everybody well, stay in touch with us, let us know what you're doing. We consider you part of our family now. And while this is a very small token, the surprise gift is everybody who's a student who participated tonight is getting a $50 Amazon gift card. And so we hope you'll use it for something fun to help you embark on the school year. And so with that, I am going to thank Paul for all of his efforts. Once again, thank our board. Many members are on this Zoom call tonight. And turn it over to Paul to take us out.
Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I also want to say too, Lisa, I went abroad to Firenze. It's a big part of my Italian culture, going abroad. And it means, that college time in my life shaped me into the goofy Italian I am today. So it was a big deal going abroad. It's great to see all of you and to be a part of this program. Thank you guys for being here. I want to thank all of our donors, which I'm going to read as quickly and as fun as I can. Guys, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of this. Everybody go have a good red sauce meal on me. Like, think of me in the next 24 hours, okay? And by the way, with the Amazon gift cards, I just got pizza peels on Amazon. They got a lot of good pizza making stuff, so I'd highly recommend that. I'm not kidding. There's a lot of good stuff on Amazon. Thank you guys so much. It's great to host this. Great to be a part of this.